Dear USA, all nations and 7.9 plus billions of humans, I hope we are all on the same page on this record that I'm providing very, very crucial, very, very important civil justice sign off for myself, and it's also a multitasking is the wisdom. With that said, what this session is all about, this session is all about I already educated, right? I can only provide the education, and that is only the wisest can celebrate the Merry Christmas. Okay, and the fools will mock me. And I already said, as a true civil doctor, I can handle the fools. So you all don't have to worry about the fools' patients worldwide part. Okay, so this session is all about only vices can celebrate Merry Christmas. So you all keep working on why only vices can celebrate Merry Christmas, why fools can never celebrate Merry Christmas, and why fools will mock Merry Christmas. Okay, so this is a homework assignment for the day for you all. I mean, for this particular session. Okay, I will quickly read through this civil justice so that we all can be on the same page. Okay, as of March 2021, civil justices wisest only can celebrate happy COVID-19. You heard me right? So I will repeat it one more time. As of March 2021, civil justices wisest only can celebrate happy COVID-19. Okay. Then, as of March 17th of 2021, USA is the deadliest human endangerment, Islam, Judaism, Zionism, paganism, Babylon nation, and is a slavery of Vatican Queen Elizabeth II. And I am that I am where the prayer pro se, born to free USA from all evil forces. Okay, ongoing civil justice sign off is very crucial. For I wear the prayer process to sign off job offer now and free USA and all nations now without any delay, as clearly written in the Holy Bible. So whatever in the Holy Bible is happening now. So please celebrate Merry Christmas, festival of true love, and only wisest can celebrate Merry Christmas. Okay, and the most powerful weapon in the world is the Word of God, the Holy Bible. Okay, so that's pretty much it. And with that said, for a higher level of education, it's a layman level education. Can you all see oxygen? No. Can you all live without oxygen? Never. Right? So we all are living only because we are able to breathe the cleanest oxygen given by God. Is a miracle of how and why God is God, always, all the time. The moment when the oxygen is not in our human system, we all will be called, never be addressed by the names. We all will be addressed as only as a corpse, isn't it? So people will start working on how to provide funeral services like that. So that means, what is God's Holy Spirit I'm talking about? The God's Holy Spirit is called as what? The oxygen. Why? The moment the oxygen enters into our brain, human brain, that gets activated. So that means that is a power supply. Right. Without oxygen, the brain will not get activated. Without brain getting activated, your human operating system will not operate. It's almost like when there is no power connection, how everything gets disconnected. It's always like that. So that means the 206 bones of human system will not function if there is no oxygen. Zillions and zillions of neurons and nerves in the blood cells and the white blood cells and the hormones and the enzymes and the internal organs and external organs, nothing will work. Even your hair will not work. Right? Everything functions and operates in the ecosystem, in the planet Earth. As far as for a human operating system, there needs to be oxygen. Okay? Now, I only provided a little bit of highest true education, and other side I also provided a Morse code wisdom. So that means only wisest only will understand why wisest can celebrate happy COVID-19. So that means their brain will start to think, oh, why on the earth this lady, this way the Priya is asking, only Wisest, saying that only Wisest can even celebrate happy COVID-19 when all the humans are dying out of it and nations are in super crisis mode and governments are choked up mode, everybody in panic mode worldwide, and everybody in super frustrated, super anger mode at the broken government systems, and without leadership, all nations are panic mode. Why this lady is coolest? Saying, hey, population, hey, nations, hey, government worldwide, just celebrate happy COVID 19 means that is the Mars code. So that means you all have to figure out why I'm asking you all to. I mean, why I'm educating only Wisest can celebrate happy COVID 19, and why I am also educating only Wisest can celebrate happy Merry Christmas. Okay, then with that said, I already said that whatever written in the Holy Bible only is happening right now. That means whatever predicted by our own forefathers. I have never seen any of the forefathers who sat and wrote the Holy Bible. Have you all seen them? Have you all seen them? I don't know. I leave the choice to you all to answer it, because I have not. From my end, I'm saying to you all, it's all we are all working as a team, right? So I'm saying from my end, no, I don't know. I have not seen any of the forefathers. But I know when they sat and wrote the Holy Bible, they sat and wrote whatever God asked them to do. God asked them to write, word by word. Okay, so this is me. I don't know about you all. Okay, so you keep going on. So meaning keep celebrating. When I am saying a task, there's a meaning behind it. You all must have been aware by now. Oh, where the prayer is saying something, then something is going to, there's something really, really, really truth like that, right? Then whatever she says is there's a wisdom here, like that. So this is pretty much it on this session, okay? So one more time, celebrate happy COVID-19 loudest and sing Christmas carols as you wish. Make nice food for Merry Christmas and start celebrating Merry Christmas. Okay? It's okay. It's a March spring day, right? That's okay. Celebrate loudest. The task I want for the Wisest people who are going to celebrate Merry Christmas is, I want them to celebrate loudest. They must sing the Christmas carols loudest, okay? Do you all want me to sing that song one more time? Okay, from my end I will sing, okay? A Christmas caroling for you all. Joy to the world, the Lord is come. Let earth receive her King. Let every heart prepare Him room, and heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing. Joy to the world, the Savior reigns. Let men their songs employ, while fields and floods, rocks, hills and plains repeat the sounding joy, repeat the sounding joy, repeat, repeat the sounding joy. Joy to the world, then we sing. Let us receive a King. Joy to the world, then we sing. Let the angels' voices ring. He rules the world with truth and grace, and makes the nations prove, and glories of His righteousness, and wonders of His love, and wonders of His love, and wonders of His love. I will also sing the same song in Tamil also, okay? ஆர்ப்பரிப்போம் இந்நன்னாளில் கிறிஸ்தேசு ஜெனித்ததால் விண்மனோரும் என்றென்றும் பாடிடவே என்றென்றும் பாடிடவே என்றென்றும் என்றென்றும் பாடிடவே ஆர்ப்பரிப்போம் இந்நன்னாளில் என் நம்மீட்பர் ஜனித்ததா வான்பூமியும் சிருஷ்டிகளும் என்றென்றும் போற்றிடவே என்றென்றும் போற்றிடவே என்றென்றும் என்றென்றும் போற்றிடவே உன்னதத்தில் மகிமாயும் பூமியில் சமாதானமும் மனிதர் மேல் அன்பும் நிலைத்து நிற்கவும் நன்மீட்பர் ஜென்மித்தார் நம்மீட்பர் ஜென்மித்தார் நம்மீட்பர் இயேசு ஜென்மித்தார். And with that said, I'd also like to read you all one Bible verse, both in English and Tamil as well, okay? I'm reading the Bible verse, Holy Bible verse from Isaiah 9, chapter 9 and verse 6. This Bible verse displays why only Wisest can celebrate Merry Christmas. So there again I'm providing a lot of guidance here. Okay, so I'm only addressing to the Wisest population because fools can only mock me, will only mock me, and they can never celebrate Merry Christmas. So let's not worry about those people. I will take care of them because I am a civil doctor, so I know how to handle all the foolish population worldwide. Okay, now this particular Holy Bible verse says, what is God? What is one unseen God? We all cannot seek God. But what is that unconditional, endless love of a true God, of true Christianity? What are his names? Is there a name for God? That sounds like a coolest thing, right? But then I will read out this Bible verse, and it's self-explanatory, okay? But then down the road, I'll keep on explaining more puzzles for you. But at this point of time, this particular session, it's all about why Wisest only can celebrate happy COVID-19 when the whole entire human kingdom is in crisis mode. Okay? Shouting out, crying out in pain, in agony, and shouting out, is that God? Right? Questioning, is that really God? Like that, right? This crying out of pain and agony, it's not one day, my dear fellow mankind. It's forever. But then, trust me, it's all going to be gone. Okay? I'm there. I'm there for you all. Okay? You're all my family. You're all my blood drops. Okay? So I will read this Bible verse one more time. Isaiah chapter 9 verse 6. For unto us a child is born. Unto us a son is given, and the government will be upon his shoulder. Meaning, the government of each nation will be waiting for that Son of God, Son of Child. And then they will be aware that Son of God is indeed Son of God. So that's what it means. The government will be upon his shoulders. So that means, so that Son of God will burn the evil forces in ashes. That's what that means, that particular sentence means. So I already said the forefathers were so very intelligent, I would say, because it's a God-given wisdom, right? So they can never say it out whatever the happening in the rightful, in the straightforward way. They have to filter out. They have to say what is needed, and they have to talk in the military defense mode, Morse code way only. Because whoever sat and wrote, any of our forefathers, they were all writing this Holy Bible only in extreme prosecution. Okay? Extreme prosecution means forever two Christians were prosecuted. They were never allowed to worship true God. Got it? So please write that on your skull. It's not a 2021 issue here. It's not that Georgia shooting issue here, okay? I cracked down the root cause. So I'm explaining everything in a session by session. I'm talking. I already finished all this education in all in the poverty free when I was working the poverty free at end of the year 2030 volunteer project. But that time I was only providing silent, right? Silent education is indeed excellent communication. People were listening. I was running all the nations, right? That says it all. Now I'm talking. So when I'm talking means I have all the proof here. So nobody have to worry about it. Government, Republican government, national leaders worldwide, nobody have to worry about it. All I'm saying is just back off, just move aside or come and hide right behind me. Just move. When I'm providing civil justice, when I'm disciplining, do not provide any disturb means there is a reason behind it. There is a wisdom reason behind it, right? Because I cannot say it out now loud, right? I have to say it only in part by part because that's how the human brain can even comprehend, can even understand what I'm saying. Okay? So, what this sentence says, and the government will be upon his shoulders. So, when did this forefathers wrote this particular Isaiah chapter? I don't know. Do you all know exact timestamp? Nobody knows. Okay. Have you all seen who wrote the forefathers who wrote this Isaiah chapter? I've never seen. Have you all? You figure out your answer. I leave the choice to you all. But then, can you all see how precisely means very detailed, down to the detail level, the forefathers' prediction is accurate? It's just not one government of each nation is only relied upon my wisdom, right? That means all nations. I've been running all nations. Got it? I'm running all nations worldwide. Be it China, be it India, be it Saudi Arabia, be it Dubai, be it Africa, right? Be it South America, be it London. So that means this is what the sentence says. The government will be upon his shoulders. Meaning the governments will one fine day realize there is never a leadership in any nations. And the nations and the governments and the national leaders themselves will realize, will fall down and pray and see the God in their own eyes. And they will realize how much of mistake they all made with foolishness because evil force fooled them. So that means it's all self-realization is provided by God only. Got it? The evil force's job is always only evil's only. Evil can never lead anybody in the rightful way. So that is the first thing for a wisdom you all should write it on your skull. Okay, the evil force is always evil only. It can never do good. Nothing good in evil. Okay, so that is a proof here. So now tell me, worldwide is panicked. Every single day humans are dying. People are killing, fighting, feuds here, politics here, shooting, killing, everything is going on. And out of that, always the same pattern only. Right from the World War II, World War I, whatever wars, population have been doing only one thing. Do you all know? Yes, it is what you are guessing. And we are all humans, right? We all think alike. People were crying, shedding tears of blood, and praying to God. Dear God, please, dear God, please send guardian angel. Please send to help all the population worldwide, God. We are dying. We are dying in this evil force. We cannot tolerate the pain and agony, God. Please. Means those innocent prayers worldwide got answered. Right? It's written in the Holy Bible. It's written in the Holy Bible, in the Revelation 18th chapter. Whatever innocent people were praying to God, it got answered. It will be answered. And God, the true God of true Christianity, will provide the justice, the judgment day. And then whoever tortured the population, whoever tortured the population and whoever slaughtered the population in an injustice way, they all will be thrown in lake of fire. So they never said the evil force, this is the evil force, these are the evil forces will be thrown. No. Because the forefathers knows, the forefathers, whoever wrote those words, they knew a true Israelite tribe, Christian Jew of Israel, Judah, Jerusalem alone, a cleanest hearted, a true love alone can stand up tallest like a rock anchored in the ocean and can educate all the nations what went wrong in the national operations. And with that education alone, all the nations will be aware what went wrong, why went wrong, what is the evil force, who is the evil force, who is the villain, who is the black sheep, who is the Antichrist, who is the Lucifer, who is the Satan, who is the hell creator, who is the disease creator. Every nation by nation, count by count, all the population, 7.9 plus billions of humans' eyes will witness the true criminal is written in the Holy Bible. It's not a joke, my dear fellow mankind. It is a goosebumps mode, isn't it? When I decoded all the truth, it was a goosebumps mode for me. I don't know about my peers. The truth that shattered me in pieces, that's what the truth will do. Nobody, not even we civilians, even the genius people will freak out when the truth slaps on the face of even whatever genius level the people are. So that means what? Whether you're a genius, whether you're wisest, whether you're intelligent, whether you're educated or not, you're rich or poorest or anywhere between, you're tall or short or black or white, fat or thin, nothing matters when the truth is going to hit hard on your face of any civilian. Civilians cannot fight it. Civilians can never fight nature. What is nature? Nature is what? God, true God, oxygen. Got it? We cannot even say, hey, oxygen, I do not want to breathe oxygen. Oh my gosh, I want to take a break. Oh, oxygen, can you please get out of my human system right now? I want to take a break. Oh, it's an hibernation mode. Like that, we cannot tell. We do not have that luxury. Right? We do not have that luxury. It sounds great. If we could have that whenever we want to shut down the oxygen and whenever we want to use that oxygen or whenever there's a customized oxygen in the grocery store, that would be great for us, right? All we have to do is just drive, go to the grocery and look into the aisle. This aisle number 1 says oxygen for happy living. This aisle number 2 says oxygen for hell living. Then people can go and choose. Oh, we love only hell, like that. But we do not have that kind of a luxury here. Right. This oxygen generation for each civilian itself is given by only God. And God gave the tasks to animals and plants and sun and skies and moons and stars to work in silence only. That means that is the excellent communication without talking. So let's say, for a user-friendly way, let's say the lion is able to talk, okay, and then the bird is able to talk, okay, and then the fish, the whales are able to talk, and then the plants are able to talk, let's say, and even sun and the moon and everything gets to talk. Then imagine how much of destruction it's going to be. Why? Because they have to talk to each civilian. Hey, civilian, see, don't disturb us. We, sun, moon, stars, all are working as teamwork to provide perfect dosage of oxygen assigned for each and every single civilian by God. Means in silence only they are working. They are not talking, but that is the wisdom there. I'm explaining it, right? So how am I explaining? I'm having a dummy brain like you all, like any of the civilian only. Right. So how on the earth my wisdom is on a very highest level, and it is always people could sense that holiness in that wisdom. Wisdom, highest level of wisdom means it's a holiness. It's a perfect, it's a virgin love. It's a clean hearted, no pollution there. So yes, my dear fellow mankind. So they predicted they predicted all the nations will, one fine day, will be panic. And with that panic mode, they will start to realize what went wrong. And when they're starting, their brain starting to work what went wrong mode, they will witness in their own eyes the true criminal who created hell for human beings. And they will also see the true God in their two eyes. They will witness it. So that is what this one sentence means. How short, it looks like a shortest, pretty straightforward sentence, right? But then whenever the fools read it in a wrongful way, they will interpret it in the wrongful way. And that is how sad this reality is. All the Billy Graham types of prostitutions and the Christian evangelicals and the church pastors, every single prostitutes, because they are all prostitutes. They all yielded to sexual immorality. So when they are going to yield to sexual immorality, the eyes will be blinded. When they are going to read the Holy Bible verse, they are going to take it in the wrong interpretation. And they confused all the Christian population brains, damages done. So even for that, I only have to step in and cure and provide the divine healing for entire Christian population here. Okay, so what is that? It's clearly written. It's a shocking truth, isn't it? It's a goosebumps mode of a truth. How precisely, how detailed, how accurately the forefathers sat and wrote that particular sentence. And it's happening right now, isn't it? Be it China, be it Australia, be it Portuguese, be it Spain, all nations are crap, or they're in like total panic mode. They realized whatever they were thinking for an government operations correct was all wrong, without awareness. Do you all know how much of crime it is when a nation provides a wrongful government operations? There's no other crime beyond that nation providing a wrongful government and wrongful way, in an injustice way, collecting tax. Oh my gosh, it is a super curse from the God of the true Christianity. There's never tax word in true Christianity. Can you all see how all the nations got the curse? USA got highest level of the curse in whole entire planet Earth. The tax collection is deadliest, the severity highest. Anywhere between 25% to 35% of the tax is collected in United States of Nation in whole entire planet Earth. Sees it all, my dear fellow mankind. Yeah. So this sentence says, then they will realize, they'll fall down right in before the God. All people, all national leaders, all theologians, all educationists, all doctors, all lawyers, all judges, supreme judges, every single people, count by count, educated or not educated, all will fall down in knees before true God, and they will witness it. And they will realize they are fully dependent on that true God of true Christianity alone. And then they will provide a pathway for the true God of true Christianity to lead the nations, and people will live ever after. And there will be only tears of joy. No more tears will be there. No more panic will be there. No more crying out of pain and agony will be there. Humans will never hurt humans anymore. No more prisons there. No more prison inmates. No more diseases. No more transgenders. No more cancers. No more birth defects. No more poverty. No more homeless. No more refugees. No more wars. Always people will be floating in heaven, swimming in heaven, running in heaven. This is what this particular sentence means. Whatever predicted by the forefathers of the Holy Bible is only happening right now. When I'm saying, please celebrate Merry Christmas loudest, means there is a reason behind it. When you all going to start celebrating Merry Christmas loudest and celebrating Happy COVID-19 loudest, the evil forces will be burning in ashes. Got it? That is the wisdom. And I am the one who is fighting for you all. I will take care of you all as my own family. Just believe me. But I do not want any of the disturbances when I am providing the discipline. It's an excellent process I'm providing as a team process, right? Multitasking. One side I must get the civil justice, the other side governments must know what exactly went wrong, and population must also know why government is broken at the first place. Then the population must never curse government. Do you all know that? A population, a civilian worldwide should never curse government, because in true Christianity, oh, government is very holy, 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 holy. No other holy than government. Yes, my dear fellow mankind, you all will be laughing at me and mocking at me, and you all know that are like holy whatever, holy smokes, like that, right? It's okay if you're going to mock me, that and I will take it in a fun part only, fun side, right? As a true friend. But yes, government is holy, 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 holiest of all holy, of any holy you can think of in true Christianity alone. And what is government in true Christianity? Holy marriage law mandate. God created husband, God created wife, is indeed government, holiest government in true Christianity alone. It's a covenant. It's a covenant between God and people. It is covenant between God and Adam and Eve. The God created husband and the God created Eve. It's a trinity. The government is a trinity, meaning God the Father, God the Holy Spirit, God the begotten Son. That is what the government, the true meaning of government in true Christianity. Yes, my dear fellow mankind. We all mock at the government and the politics, right? People all say politics is a filth, don't get into politics. So only 1% of the population loves to get into the politics. 99% they just back off, because they are aware what kind of a trap people will fall into when they get into the government. Government politics is so super filthy, right? It became a normal lifestyle. And survival mode. Government job, they get full salary, so who cares, even if it's a filth mode, right? So everybody became a victims of abuse here. Are you all aware of it? 7.9 plus billions of humans' precious lives given by God destroyed by evil force, and that is why I'm standing and I'm fighting like a warrior, and I have the sharpest tool. That is why the evil force will be gone in ashes. So for that, I have to display all the crime provided by the evil force to all the nations, isn't it? All the nations. Right under the nose of the USA government, only USA got destroyed. So their brains could never even think it that route. So only when after I provide the wisdom, people will always be wondering, oh, how on the earth we forgot to think like that? How on the earth only where the prayer brain is alone thinking out of the box like that, out of the world like that, right? From something like Alien Planet, sci-fi movie like that. Oh, is this a sci-fi movie that's going on right now? No, I already educated. It's a live testimony. It's not a scam. It's not a spam. It's not a deceptive misinformation. No. That is why you all, whoever people are living today at this point of time, we all don't know how long we all will live. But as long as humans are living today, they are the super blessed means. Whatever written in the Holy Bible is happening now. Whatever predicted in the Holy Bible is happening right now in so accurate way. Department of Health Services started to realize that they do not have any good leader. Department of Welfare organizations worldwide started to realize they do not have any leader on their organizations. Department of Justice started to realize they do not have the leader to guide them correctly. Policing services started to realize they did not have any police leader to guide them correctly. Agriculture, imports, exports, tax agencies, you name every single operation of the USA or all nations. They all started to realize, they panic more. Not even one spot there's a good leader. Okay, then on the genders level, men are always innocent. You please write that on your skull. They are created from the dust, so that is why they are innocent always. Women are created from the dust and the ribbon of a man, so that is why women are double innocent always. You have to write that on your skull. You figure out how you are going to write that truth on your skull. Okay? I leave that choice to you all because I am helpless on that end. All I can say is just write it on your skull. It's your lookout on how you can write it on your skull. Okay, so that means it comes under the ideal condition, but it's the reality, it's the nature. We all humans are born to love, champions of true love, clean love, true friendship, everything of true only. So from the newborn, God created us only from the cell that we cannot even see. Doctors don't know how people will get pregnant. It's only when they do the pregnancy test, and they go to the hospital to take more tests, only then they will realize there is one more human being is getting created in your human system. Doctors will back off. Meaning, they will only say, okay, you take care of yourself, eat healthy, be in a healthy environment, because there is one human being started to grow inside your human system. Even doctors don't know. They all learnt human anatomy only for 10 long years. That much labor they provided. Even today, as of today, doctors don't know how. Why all the female mammary glands, that's why they have that extended chest. All the women population have extended chest. They don't know why they're having extended chest. They don't know what is mammary glands. All the women don't know their human operating system is the truth, my dear fellow mankind. Nobody knows why their operating system is different. The women operating system is different. How that blood cells becomes breast milk, nobody knows. Nobody knows. Doctors are still working on that puzzle. Yes, there is Similac and whatever. They're all still breaking their heads. And they're still breaking out their heads. Why? How? Nobody knows. Right? So that means, this is what this sentence says. And the government will means they predicted. This is how this is going to be. All the governments will fall down, will break down in pieces, will crash in pieces. Then they will realize, oh my, what happened? How did our brains got in the foolish way? Who fooled the governments means, then everything will trace us to the true criminal. It is the evil force that created this foolishness in the entire world. So that is what they said, the government will be upon his shoulders. So in a user-friendly way, I can say that, hey, I'm saying, right, don't worry, you all people, don't worry, governments, come hide behind me. Means, I'm saying what? I'm not saying only I can help only USA. No. What I'm saying I can help 193 nations, roughly, approximately. There is 193 nations. If I missed out some nations, that's also included. The 7.9 plus billions of humans will be helped out. They all will get the medical finance compensation for whatever damage is done. Right. Upon his shoulders. Then what more that sentence displays? The attribute. The personality means always a true friend love. This is what a true friend love display is all about. Have you all seen a true friend always dies for true friend? That is why in true Christianity alone, true friends alone must get married. Can you see that wisdom, how every puzzle is linked and interlinked, and it's all in a hidden puzzle mode, in a layer mode? Why on the earth people have to marry only true friends mode? because only the true friend's love is the purest and virginest and cleanest uh, form of love. So that is a heaven love. It can never fake, and it can never change, you know, and it is an unconditional, endless love. It's a display of true God's love. Got it? So that is why the true friend role given by God is the holiest and holiest of role. It all starts with stranger, so that means stranger is God's an angel. Got it? How every puzzle is solved correctly, precisely, accurately. All relation starts with only strangers. All parents were once strangers. All siblings were once strangers. Right. Until a newborn baby is born, there's never a sibling. There's never parents. There's never uncles and aunts and whatever roles. So that means it is that stranger that gives all the holiest role as a gift of love, free, isn't it? Always true love alone is free, my dear fellow mankind. There is no cost for it, but it is super priceless. It's a treasure. It's a treasure. And that is why only Wisest will protect the true love forever. And it's evergreen. It lives forever. There's no death for true love. Got it? So, what is government? Government means nobody knew what is government until I educated. Government means holy marriage law mandate, my dear fellow mankind. It is a God created husband and God created wife love. Simplest way of living is government in true Christianity. That's all. Nothing fancy. In true Christianity, God created husband and God created wife. Always hugging in love. Always hugging in love means even in coffin they'll be holding hands. Even if one of them dies, they'll be holding hands. That's how much of purest and heaven love. It is super heaven. Super heaven. Okay? You all got it, right? So that is what upon his shoulder. So that means what does it sentence says for one more truth? A true love alone can form an excellent government. Are you all with me thus far? Only a true love, a cleanest hearted true love alone is a mandatory keyword here. Alone can create excellence, government, organization, and provide excellent governance. Heaven. Okay. Then bottom line, you all know what it is I'm going to say. You all will be in the annoying mode. Oh, there again, not again. Oh, no. Don't. Oh, anyway, she's going to say whatever. Oh my gosh, like that your brain must be saying. And yes, my dear fellow mankind, it is what you're all thinking. Always a true Israelite tribe, Christian Jew of Israel, Judah, Jerusalem alone can mandate holy marriage law, fears true God of true Christianity always at the cost of death, and can provide the true friend, holiest love, and the wisdom will be highest level. It's a track record. Worldwide knows that. Okay? Nobody has to provide any explanation here. It's a self-explanatory. That is why there's a jealous among the Babylonians and non-Christians for this particular God-chosen population. Without the innocences, the non-Christians and the fools people, they don't understand that this true Israel means they fear only true God. They will die only for true God always. Not once, not twice, like that. That becomes conditional, isn't it? Always forever. The true Israel alone can die for true God abruptly, without any influence, just like that they can close down and die. And they love only innocence. They bow to innocence. Okay, these are all the attributes, the personalities of what a government. That is why a government is very holy. Holiest of all holy is indeed government. But What did the evil force mandated the population to do? Population mandated to curse the government, isn't it? Can you all see how many crimes that evil force mandated innocent population to do worldwide without any awareness? For the fun part, people mock, say, oh, politics is a filth, politics is a garbage, and it is indeed, right? It is indeed. I'm proving it. But then, who made all this kind of a chaos when the government is very holy? See, so this is what. So whoever wrote, sat and wrote the forefathers, our forefathers. It is a will, means the government will, means one fine day. One fine day. That is what it means. One fine day, the government will realize their mistake. The government will have that self-realization. And one fine day, the government will fall down in knees before true God of true Christianity and will have the true God of true Christianity to provide the government, to provide the new government, and everything will be new. All the old and all the garbage and all things will be gone without ashes. The humans will forget it. They'll not even able to remember it. And yes, my dear fellow mankind, in true Christianity alone, God providing forget process is healthiest. Means it erases that whatever that brain can even remember, it erases. Just like that. Nobody knows how God only creates that forgetfulness. Can you all see? And fools always mocks, right? How people were, oh see, so what to, example what I said, for you all to easily understand. Yeah, so strangers then become, they get into marital covenant, right? And then regardless of whatever toxic or indifferences, they conflict of interest, out of best interest for each other, they separate, move pathways, different ways. That's called divorce. So foolish people will mock. See, these people are doing what or not of a crap, not aware of the truth behind it. Right? Nobody can create brain. Nobody. Then that means there should not be any toxic relationship at the first place. Then see, if everything is holy, then Garden of Eden is there, and everything happy menace more. And then if people are filing for divorce, then people can mock. But what I'm displaying, when all this filth is there, then the divorce should be even, it should not even take 1 minute. It should take less than a second. And it should be only annulled. Right. But that's different. Let's put that as a separate standalone crime. Okay? Let's not confuse that part here. So why I have to provide that is how I already said what divorce is what? It creates emotional death. Emotional death means what? Forgetfulness. Right. Then why? Because once they become strangers. Like how? So all the people in the holy marriage status were strangers only before. If they are going to go down in their memory lane, they were all strangers only. So if the holy marriage gets cracked up, or breakdown or breakup is happening when the people in the married population becoming strangers day by day. So that is why nobody gets married to get divorced. It becomes like a volcano mode. That is why the innocent population will die out of the stress alone. Right. So that is why I have to educate you all. Why I have to bring that part. That emotional death part means God created the forget process, His holiest. Anything created by God is holiest, my dear fellow mankind. That means even divorce, widows, anything. If it's going to be created by God, then that is cleanest and holiest. Got it? So then, this is pretty much it. So that means God creates it forget. Now, is there any other proof? You all might ask me, because that's what our brain will ask, process, right? Yes. I have proof of everything. Go ask go ask any woman, adult woman, who had child delivery in the normal delivery, had labor pain worldwide. The labor pain for a woman is always same, regardless of the skin color, regardless of ethnicity, regardless of nationality, right? It's the same. People, if at all you are born as a woman, one fine day, if they are getting pregnant with the God's will, they have to undergo that labor pain. So, that labor pain, you all go ask any women who underwent through that labor pain. They will say yes, but they cannot, they will not remember the real part of it, because the very moment after that labor pain, once when they delivered a baby, then that labor pain will be gone. And God provided that forgetfulness of that labor pain. That's a proof for everything. Whenever God creates forgetfulness, it is holy. So that means even if there is a divorce created by God means, then that is holy. Anything created by men, then that creates a havoc, that creates a disaster. So evil forces only created divorce also. I already educated. That is why people are getting tortured. Divorce is another type of a cancer, my dear fellow mankind. I said 99% of the population in the divorce processing, people will die out of that stress alone. It should not be like that, isn't it? I only can provide excellent guidance, which I already provide that solutions, how I'll provide everything. Down to each detail I provided already to the all nations. So that is why nobody can even blame me. Vedapriya, why in March 2021 and that too after COVID-19 only you are standing up and educating? No, nobody can ask me. It's just that everything, it's panic mode, crash down mode, and God is displaying why God's name to be glorified. Because always God's name alone should be glorified, my dear fellow mankind, right? Because oxygen is given by God. Nobody can create oxygen. But the doctors, Dr. Fauci, Dr. Brinks like that, they have been hired by evil forces to misguide entire human kingdom. Got it? So this is what this only one sentence means. Upon his shoulders. And his name will be called as wonderful. When can people say wonderful? Awe means awesome. Or WOW, wow, fantastic, excellent, out of the world. Oh, miracle. Oh, is it a miracle? Oh, yes, it is a miracle indeed. Oh, we just cannot believe our own eyes. Oh, let us pinch the skin and see, are we living in March 2021? Oh, yes, we are living in the March 2021. Oh, what's happening? Is this a documentary? Or is this a fictional story? Or is Vedapriya cooking up a story? Or what exactly is going on? Oh, it's so confusing. Oh, whatever. Right, that. But it says, his name, the Son of God's name, will be called as wonderful. There again, can you see the write-up? His name will be called wonderful. His name is wonderful indeed, but will be called wonderful means by whom? By all the nations, by all the populations, by all the national leaders who have fallen down in front of God of true Christianity. They will shout out loudest and say, wonderful God. That's what it means. Then, what more does the true God of true Christianity have for his name? Counselor. So, wonderful is a prefix. Means that you add it to all this. Wonderful Counselor. Counselor means a comforter. Right. A comforter means what for a layman? This session is going a little long, but it's still okay. Okay. Counselor, comforter means what? Who on the earth can provide a counseling? Who on the earth can provide a comforter? You all got it. If we are on the same page, and if you all are understanding my wisdom, yes, 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 it is all you're thinking. We all are humans, right? We all on the same boat. We all think alike. Oh, okay. Voices think alike. Fools will mock me, and yes, my dear fellow mankind, true friend. Got it? A true friend, alone, always, forever, forever, can provide wonderful counseling, wonderful comforter, and will sit next by, right, next by to the fellow mankind or the friends, and will hold the hands and say, don't worry, this too will pass. God is there. Yes, injustice happening, but then the root cause for injustice must be identified, must be burnt in ashes. Then there is a fixation. Then there will be no more hell processing anywhere. People will live in happiness. See, I am there. I am your true friend. You can count on me always. I can protect you all like my own family. This is a true friend's clean love. Got it? A true friend will always die. At the cost of death only, anybody can go beyond the true friend more. Meaning, whoever the people are protected by the true friend are protected by the true friend. It's like a canine service, right? Pet animal dog service. Yes, my dear fellow mankind. People love pet animal dogs because of the loyalty, because of an excellent protector. Right? Excellent protector. The best friend for men is indeed dogs, right? But do you all know it all got domesticated from the wild endangered species wolves and fox? That family, they all belong to one family. Wolf, fox, hyenas. But on a story level, on a fictional level, on movies level, always the hyenas and the fox and the wolves have the bad names, isn't it? They are the villains always. They look like, sounds like villains always. Why? The story portrays they are having a cunning nature, but it's not. Right? It's not. Sometimes I already educated. Sometimes the pet owners will feel very low in front of their own pet animals, being how wisest the pet animals can be without talking. They never went to any school. They never went to any theology churches or mosques or Hindu temples, tabernacle like Mormons like that. No, right? Nobody taught dogs or animals how to display unconditional love to the family members, right? Then how they are able to display that unconditional love? A true friend's love is supreme love. It's a supreme love of a dad. It's a supreme love of a mom. There is no other love that is compared to that true friend's love. And what is more sentence way of displaying definition for the true friend love in true Christianity? One more time, holy marriage law mandate, and that is God created husband is true friend, and God created wife is true friend. For a man, one true friend is enough for a lifetime. For a woman, one true friend is enough for a lifetime. That is the wisdom. And with that true friend love, everything will be exponentially increased. It's not stopping with the two humans alone. The families are created, the communities are created, the neighborhood is created, the governments is created, nations created, continent created, earth is created. So that means God gives earth to each Adam, Eve. God created husband, God created wife. That's what it means. So the first Holy Bible verse says what? God created earth and heavens. That is what it means. True love, holy marriage law mandate is heaven. Heaven means what? He means heaven. You split out those side words. He, H-E, right? He means God created husband, the true friend, the supreme love of dad, the supreme love of mom. Personification is indeed Adam, the God created husband. No other love that can be compared to that particular love. What is Aven? H-E-A-V-E-N. So the last four words are Aven. Who is that Aven? Eva, right? Or Eva, or Eve, or Evelyn. You all know these are pretty common names, isn't it? Eva, Eve, Evelyn, right? So, heaven and earth. So then that naturally says, what is government, right? First Bible verse talks about a nation's government is why nation government is holy, because government is created by God. Got it? Got it on all the puzzles level? Yes, my dear fellow mankind, not even one nation knows about the truth. That is why all national leaders are in panic mode right now. They are helpless mode. Okay. So counselor and comforter is always from a true friend only. Right? And the true friend, so what more of the word you can put for the counselor? A doctor, a nurse, a judge, a teacher, a guide, a coach. You all must have seen in military, in movies, like military movies, the military coach, how the strict coach will be there. But beyond the strictness, how much of clean love will be there, right? A true guide, a wonderful guide, a wonderful teacher, a wonderful coach, a wonderful judge, a wonderful nurse, right? Wonderful counselor, wonderful comforter. To lean on. To lean on. We all need that comforting more, right? We all, when we want to shed a tear out of emotional breakdown or happiness or sadness, tears comes from both ways. Tears of joy, tears of shame, tears of anger, tears of what? Sadness, right? Different types of tears are there. On whatever tears people are undergoing through with their memory processing or emotional distress, pain infliction, a true friend always there, holding hands more, saying, don't worry, oh, God is there, God will take care. Oh, I am there for you. Don't worry, don't worry. Don't worry, my love, like that, right? This is what a true friend will talk. How? Right? So that means that is what the true God's name is. Will be called as wonderful counselor and mighty God. Right? What a mighty God we have. What a mighty God we have. There's a song there in Sunday school. Right? We all have a almighty, a mightiest God, a wonderful counselor God, excellence God. How? True friend is a personification of true God, my dear fellow mankind. So that is why in true Christianity, forever, humans should marry true friends. Can you all get it? Why God is not a fool when He provided only one law, isn't it? He just provided only one law. Hey Adam, hey Eve, get married. Get married in cleanest love. Means what? True friends love always cleanest. The love language will be super heaven mode. How that happiest feeling always more when the true love between a man and a woman are talking more. It'll always be in the heaven only. That happiest mood feeling. That comfort zone I'm talking about. Not having any fear. Without any fear, you can talk anything. That mood. That's always only provided by true friend. That is why I already said, even fools love true friends. Because even fools knows only true friend will guide the fools in the rightful way. Because the true friend hates foolishness. Got it? The true friend will always slap on the face of the fools forever. That's the reason behind it, because the true friend is always self-disciplined, an excellent disciplinarian, and will mandate all the fools to run in wisdom pathways. So there is never an unhealthy friends and healthy friends more. But it is a society, the men, the women are so evil. So they defined the healthy, they wanted to create their own way of, the society defined of unhealthy friends and healthy friends. Hey, don't be with your unhealthy friend. Oh, then you will go, you will be polluted. Stick on to only to the healthy friends like that, right? No. When a God's child is there, God's firewall will be protected, my dear fellow mankind. So that means it's that innocence is highest level, right? So those people, the God's children, they can never understand the backstabbing part. Got it? So that means they will not even know. Let's say if a true friend is having friends, that are unhealthy, that are manipulative, that are backstabbers, this true friend population will never even know. So that means even when they are backstabbing on the true friends will be still providing the clean love to the unhealthy backstabbers only. And backstabbers are aware of it. That is why they take granted always for the innocent, cleanest, naive-hearted, the virgin-hearted population worldwide. It's the same. When they are going to be backstabbers, it's one and the same, universal law, right? But always the true friend will die for true friends. Meaning, they got your back. They'll always be there for you. They'll always fight for you. They'll always be a warrior for you. They'll always be a watchdog for you, watchman for you. Round the clock will be a watchman for you. Meaning, anything that can happen must happen to that true friend even before anything can happen to the other people like that. They are super protectors. Enough for a man to have one true friend like that. Enough for a woman to have just one true friend like that forever. It's a lifetime gift of love. Do you all know that? So how much of I know your blood should be boiling because you're all witnessing who is a true criminal right now, who fooled entire human kingdom, who fooled national operations, right? So your blood must be super boiling, right? It's a normal operation. That's how people must get the true anger. A true man must get true anger. And I have to provide true anger because the fake anger is unhealthy anger. Got it? Anything that is out of fake, it's not healthy. It creates disaster. Right? So how fake anger is unhealthy? It's almost like internet connection is got shut down means that internet will not work. It's the same way when unhealthy anger is getting the malfunction brains of the foolish people, the brains will not work. And in that, it will be only few seconds the nerves will be shut down. That is enough for the humans to lift a gun and shoot another people and kill them. That is how much fastest a disaster can happen among the unhealthy, fake, angry providers. They cannot manage anger. It will be out of control anger. But on the other side, a true anger will always be for injustice only. And a true friend can only provide healthiest anger process and anger management and healthy conflict management, healthy conflict of interest management. All these are the personalities, the attributes always provided by true Israelite tribe Christian Jew of Israel, Judah, Jerusalem. They have excellent patience, they have excellent tolerance. That means you can spit on them. They'll wipe out the spit and they can still talk with you. You can backstab them. It's just that they will not know the people are backstabbing. But still, hey, you're going to get cleanest love from them no matter what. Even if you're going to backstab, you're going to get cleanest love from them. That is why the non-Christians and the Babylonians, the Islam, the Nazis, the KKK, the Rhodesians, they all became jealous. Why? These Israelite tribe, Christian Jew of Israel, Jew of Jerusalem, Judah people, God chosen one, they are super talented in everything, in anything. They don't even have to know, but without knowing anything, they can crack down the code of complex and explain the complex in simplest form, and people will be always be wondering how on the earth can she do it, how on the earth can he do it. They'll be breaking their heads on that end. So we all got it. Be upon his shoulder, and his name will be called Wonderful Counselor, Mighty God, then Everlasting Father, Abba Father. Abba, A-B-B-A. That's an English word. In Tamil, a dad is called as Appa, A-P-P-A, Appa. And in Tamil, mom is called as Amma, A-M-M-A, Amma. Right? Appa, Amma. Everlasting God. So who is everlasting God here? God created husband, God created wife, true friend is a personification of everlasting Father. They are the supreme, excellent caregivers. No other love that can be compared to the love of a man and a woman in true Christianity. First love is only God created husband and God created wife love. Period. Simple. That says it all. All other love is born out of the true love between a man and between a woman. And that is God created husband and God created wife alone. In true Christianity alone, God created husband, God created wife will be hugging forever, even in coffin. That's how much love, isn't it? That's how it should be. And they'll be celebrating every single day festival of true love. And that is why Wisest alone can celebrate Christmas every day. Merry Christmas every day. It's a festival of true love. People never got it. People were thinking Valentine's Day is only love. No, it's a prostitution way of love. That's the foolish there. I already educated, right? Even the Easter is a prostitution god of Roman god. That's the foolish, deadliest crime is going out there. That's why I'm cracking down on all the crime and displaying. the evil force who deceive the world with his cunningness, will be thrown in the lake of fire. It's also written in the Holy Bible. It's happening right now. That's all. Right. And when I'm saying please celebrate Merry Christmas in the March spring day, I'm not joking. And it's not fun. And it's not fictional. It's not a spam. It's not a scam. It's not deceptive misinformation. It's not a movie. It's not a documentary. It's not a cooking up story. No. Wisest can only celebrate Merry Christmas every single day. 365 days and beyond, and people should be celebrating Merry Christmas every single second after all. And who can celebrate that? True love. God created husband, God created wife, hugging each other until coffin, forever. That is an heavenly love. That is a true comforter's love, counselor's love, right? Then, Prince of Peace. Prince means you can provide king of peace, queen of peace, princess of peace, like that. But they just provided Prince of Peace. That's for their namesake. That's all. So, how much of meaning is hidden behind this particular verse alone? Nobody got it. And all the Christian evangelicals, they were saying only God's name, and they just fooled the entire Christian population in the name of God. Blaspheming God, isn't it? That prostitute Billy Graham never married his true love. He got his eyes blinded. He's the highest level of prostitute here. Nobody knows. And I'm true woman, isn't it? I educated correctly. Who is criminal here, who is not criminal here, who is at fault, who is not at fault, who is innocent, who is not innocent, like that. But there's innocence. Billy Graham fallen in the trap like any of y'all, like me, everybody, right? But then, y'all got it why he blasphemed God. That's a crime. And he died. So, when I said Billy Graham is a prostitute, he got it. He got it, who am I? So that is why even at his deathbed, must have said a prayer to the God for asking for forgiveness and must have died. 99, close to 99 years of wastage, right? His entire lifetime became a waste, a vain, became a mockery. I would not say mockery, became an illusion, a lie, a total lie, isn't it? What if I was there to educate earlier? Then he would have been happiest after all. But when I was educating, he was almost in his deathbed, right? Yes, my dear fellow mankind. I will read this verse one more time. For unto us a child is born, unto us a son is given, and the government will be upon the shoulder, and his name will be called Wonderful Counselor, Mighty God, Everlasting Father, Prince of Peace. So the Prince of Peace means what? What is peace? Peace like P-E-A-C-E. And there is a piece like P-E-A-S, the food. And there is like pieces of paper, P-I-E-C-E-S. All sound same. But here it talks about the peace that passes understanding. Can you all see why God asked only the correct Adam, correct Eve, the true friends alone to get married? Beyond that hugging mode, forever until coffin and beyond. Even after death, they'll be living. That's why true love, true friends love is super holiest, supreme love of God. Okay? But then, the peace means, peace that understanding means, what is one word? Heaven. Prince of Heaven, you can say, King of Heaven, or caregiver, King of caregivers, Queen of caregivers, Prince of caregivers. The peace comes under all these things. When there's a peace, always happy is more, right? So this is what this is all about. This particular verse, it has a lot of hidden meaning behind it, and nobody bothered to educate correctly. And that created a lot of confusion among the Christians itself. When Christians themselves get a lot of confusion, imagine how confused it can be for the non-Christians who don't even know anything about the true Christianity at the first place. Right? True love. Right? The true love says, I love you, my sweetheart. Right? So, I love you, my sweetheart means what? My heart is your heart. Your heart is my heart. Right? You're mine, I'm yours. My human body is yours, your human body is mine. I'm wearing your human body, and you are wearing my human body. That means this particular verse talks about holy marriage law mandate, a love, a cleanest display, a virginest love display between God created husband and God created wife, true love. Wisest alone can understand that, right? How many love? I already said there are a lot of different love types. I love you, mom. I love you, dad. I love you, friend. I love you, nation. I love you, my colleagues. Right? I love you, neighborhood. I love you, community. I love you, state. I love you, nations. I love you, continent. I love you, sun, nature, everything. But when a civilian is going to say, I love you, my sweetheart, that's the supremest, highest level of cleanest love. And that love is between a man and a woman. And that is only always between God created husband and God created wife. There is no other love that can be compared to that love. And analogy means similarity. What more is the puzzle behind that love between a God created husband and God created wife love? It's a love like a mom and child love, right? And a supreme mom for God created wife is God created husband. In true Christianity alone. So fools will mock me. How can a man be a mom for the wife? How can be a husband can be a mom for a wife? So there's a confusion brain, isn't it? Wife is a role, mom is a role, and it's only for women role. That's what brain relates to. But in true Christianity, yes, my dear fellow mankind, mom above all moms, for a true woman, God created wife is always forever, true friend, God created husband only. Then, for a true woman, God created husband is a supreme love of dad. What? God, everlasting father, right? Supreme love of dad. Dad, above all dad's love, for a woman, for a true woman, is always forever. True friend, God created husband only. So there again, confused brain. How can God created husband be a supreme dad for the wife? The roles. Because dad means only man. Dad means for the daughter, dad, love, like that. So how can that role be for a wife, for women? That's a confusion brain, right? It's called a confused brain. When it's confused, that is a telltale sign of a foolish brain. So that is why every filthiness of that fake love, God gave birth to the earth, right? So what is a true supreme love of a dad and true supreme love of a man, mom? Well, true supreme love of a dad, true supreme love of a mom, love for a true woman, always. Always God created husband. Are you with me thus far? God created husband. That is why for a true love, the highest level of privilege for a true love, for a true woman, will always be beyond everything, the luxury part, beyond the materialistic, because having that, all those are basic essentials, having home and other necessities like vehicles and everything. But beyond that, for a true woman, God created wife. Always that privilege will be just always will wish to die in the arms of the God created husband only. For the true woman, that be the highest blessing that she can get in the earth. So that is why the parents who raise the sons and daughters, they get confused brain. They have the confused brain, right? They think worldwide just because they deliver the sons and they are the owners of the children, and children do not have any rights to decide on their whom they have to get married to, like that, right? So confused brain creates a lot of havoc there. So it's another type of domestic violence of slavery, hatred, and discrimination, and whatnot. Even among the children, they provide favoritism and discrimination, family politics, all that crap are there. But those craps are also created by filthy love, the fake love I'm talking about. Right? The true love, it's always standing outside in the crowd. For a true woman, always for a true woman, please write that on your skull, my dear fellow mankind. For a true woman, always, yes, he can have, the true woman can have all the wealth or, the basic essentials is met. But for a true woman, God created wife, always the highest level of blessing wish will be to die in the arms, in the hands of the God created husband only. Okay? Why? You all should know why, isn't it? For every action, there is a equal and opposite reaction. Means to have that kind of a thought for a true woman, there should be something behind it. Is it an influence? No. Is it influenced by humans? Never. Is it created by God-given wisdom? Absolutely. Right? Absolutely. Otherwise, why would the true woman even have to say that for a privilege, for a highest level of blessing? Why the true woman has to say that? A true woman always will wish to die in the arms of God-created husband only. Why? Because the true woman is the wisest woman, isn't it? The wisest woman knows that the true woman is created from the rib bone of the God-created husband, and true owner of God-created wife is God-created husband. The God-created husband is a mom above all moms, dad above all dads. There's no other love. There's no other love that can be compared. And true woman, God-created wife, will always wish to die in the arms of the God-created husband. Excellent heaven mode of love, that is. Right? It's the same for God-created husband too. That is why people should get married to the true friends. Now, you might think, you might mock me, saying, oh, see, this is all true. You're talking all ideal conditions here. Oh, that is impossible. No, it's not rocket science. No, it's not rocket science. Right. It's never a rocket science, my dear fellow mankind, to love cleanest. It's just the evil force created all this havoc and confusion to the humans on purpose. I will reveal one more crime is on the way for you all to puke. Keep puking, right? So there's no words. People cannot even express or describe how heaven it is when it is always, or when people are talking about the true love, and people, wisest people can keep on talking about the true love forever, non-stop. So people should have known what is true love. It is cleanest love, healthiest love language, that comfort zone, can talk anything. Still, there is there. The protector is there. So God created husband is the supreme caregiver for God created wife. A God created husband will never ever have God created wife stranded on the road like an orphan or a refugee or a homeless or a depressed mode like that, lonely mode like that. So that says it all. Why there is toxic relationship in the, how people use that holiest I love you process to tear down people in pieces, as if all this government scandal is not enough, right? Yes, my dear fellow mankind. When I'm saying celebrate happy COVID-19, celebrate it. Just celebrate it, and that is the task I'm providing. There's a wisdom here. When you're all starting to celebrate happy COVID-19, provide it in media, provide it in TV news channel, create a movie for that. Why? The evil force will be burnt in ashes alive. And you all will witness how the evil force will be burnt in ashes. It's happening right now. They cannot. The evil force who destroyed the national operations worldwide can never escape the wrath of the true God, and the death penalty is already there. I already provided the death penalty though. Right. There is no other love that can be compared between a man and a woman love. How more do you all need for an explanation to understand that particular love? That supreme love I'm talking about. Supreme caregiver love. So who is a supreme dad and supreme mom for a true man? You all got it. It's a women gender called God created wife. Oh my gosh. How can a wife be a supreme dad for a man? How can a wife be a supreme mom for a man who is an husband? Oh, it's really confusing, because the roles are confusing, isn't it? The filthy brains, the foolish people brains can never understand my wisdom. So for a true man, God created husband, supreme mom above all moms is always God created wife. The true friend who can die for God created husband. Abruptly, always, forever. And God created for wife is a supreme dad, always, forever, for God created husband only. So foolish population worldwide got fooled, isn't it? Because each and every single role people brain relates, and then that got confused. How can a wife be a mom and a dad for a husband? How can a husband can be a mom and a wife, dad for a wife? Confusion there, isn't it? Yes, my dear fellow mankind, There is no other love, supreme love of God created husband and God created wife. Always will be hugging forever. 365 days, each second, each minute, until coffin, beyond coffin, even after death. There is no death for true love, the true friend's love. That is why God said, marry only true friends. Then you can be in heaven. So there's a precondition there, pre-mandatory condition there. Only if people are going to get married to the true friend, then only they can be in heaven. Then only they can get that counseling, that wonderful counselor kind of a mode. Only then they can be living in peace. Only then they can live happily ever after. Only then they can have excellence, life forever. There's never, see, it's not even, there's not even need for a palace or a mansion or a hut, living in a hut or a road or whatever, or anywhere in between. Middle class, upper class, low class, right? Economic status I'm talking about. Those are all the basic essentials part of it, which we are fixing, which I'm fixing it already. It's not a luxury, it's a basic essential. Everybody needs a house, everybody needs everything. But I'm saying, regardless of wherever this God created husband and God created wife living, they'll always have that peace. That peace is very important, isn't it? To have the cleanest happiness, peace should be there. Peace that passes understanding should be there. To live in harmony, the perfect harmony. So people were getting confused on that end as well. So I stepped up and educated how in an orchestra there will be people who will be playing violin, there will be people who will be playing drums, there will be people who are playing piano, there will be people who are playing guitar. These are all the very common instruments, but there are long list of instruments. In Tamil Nadu alone, there are very long list of instruments, right? But each of them will be playing their own piece of music note there. And always that music composer, for fools it look like a what on the earth that composer is doing with a stick or hand. He's just showing one hand, and how are the earth, those people are getting the cue from them, from him or her, right? And they will, when all the people are facing the audience, music composer will be turning their back, right? But then it's called perfect harmony, isn't it? It's all created by oxygen. When a civilian plays a piano, how that music note creates? It's created by oxygen. Guitar, when they have to play the strings, the oxygen should work correctly. Then the music notes are created in harmony, perfect harmony, right? Nobody, and out of all these things, nobody can see that oxygen. Where that oxygen, how it is working in when a person is playing a piano or a flute or violin or cello, like that. But how that music notes is created, it's all created because of oxygen. And who creates the oxygen? God. Right. So why people never got it about this true love part, about this, why that God created husband and God created wife is very, very important in every human life cycle part. Why? Why nobody got it? How many religions are there? Not only one. There is, even in one religion, there are that many denominations are there, classification, divisions are there. So why nobody, not even one educated man, not even one educated woman stood up and educated the importance about that holy marriage law mandate, and why true friends alone must get married, and that is why God created husband and God created wife are the excellent caregivers for each other. Why? Why nobody educated that at the first place? Why nobody educated that at the first place? What went wrong in humanity? Okay, so I said I want to read this Bible verse one more time in English, and then I will read it in Tamil, and then I will end this session. And this session is all about Please pray to God, get the wisdom from God, and celebrate Merry Christmas loudest. That is the task for your assigned for this session. You all go figure out how you can celebrate Merry Christmas loudest. How you all can celebrate happy COVID-19 loudest. There's a wisdom behind it. You all will understand why I'm saying that down the road, because I'm providing all civil justice right. This civil justice, this particular session is just go celebrate Merry Christmas loudest. Okay. The Isaiah chapter 9:6 from Holy Bible says, "For unto us a child is born, unto us a son is given, and the government will be upon his shoulder, and his name will be called Wonderful Counselor, Mighty God, Everlasting Father, Prince of Peace." Okay, so I will read it in Tamil also for you all, so that we all can be on the same page, isn't it? So that is, there is one song also, but I know the very light tune. I will sing one sentence in that song, but I'm searching for the entire lyrics. I love that song. I'm not able to get it, but that's pretty much, this is how the song goes. Namakor palagan pirandare, which means for us, for unto us a child is born. Namakor kumaran kodukapata, for unto us a son of God was given. And something like that it goes, right? It says that people will know that Son of God is indeed a miracle child. Okay, so the Bible verse in Tamil goes like this: Namakku ஒரு பாலகன் பிறந்தார். ஏசாயா 9ஆம் அதிகாரம் 6ஆம் வசனம். பரிசுத்த வேதாகமம் புத்தகத்திலிருந்து நான் படிக்கின்றேன் ஆன்லைன். ஓகே, நமக்கு ஒரு பாலகன் பிறந்தார், நமக்கு ஒரு குமாரன் கொடுக்கப்பட்டார், கர்த்தத்துவம் அவர் தோளில் இருக்கும், அவர் நாமம் அதிசயமானவர், ஆலோசனை கர்த்தா, வல்லமையுள்ள தேவன், நித்திய பிதா, சமாதான பிரபு எனப்படும். And so with that said, I will quickly read through this civil justice one more time to be on the same page, okay? March 2021, civil justices Wisest only can celebrate happy COVID-19. As of March 17, 2021, USA is deadliest human endangerment, Islam, paganism, Zionism, paganism, Babylon nation, and is a slavery of Vatican Queen Elizabeth II. And I am the time where the Priya Pro se born to free USA from all evil forces. Ongoing civil justice sign off is very crucial for I am where the Priya Pro se to sign off job offer now and free USA, all nations now without any delay as clearly written in Holy Bible. Whatever in Holy Bible is happening now, please celebrate Merry Christmas festival of true love, and only Wisest can celebrate Merry Christmas. So, one more task before I end the session. Please work on what is true love. Please work on what is I love you. Why the I love you processing is the holiest of holy processing. And what is the meaning of I love you, my sweetheart. You all work on those answers and figure out the correct answers. Okay, and also work on why Wisest alone can celebrate happy COVID-19 when whole nations are in deadliest crisis mode worldwide, and why Vedapriya in a coolest way, in a calmest way, asking all the human population to celebrate Merry Christmas. You all work on those answers, okay? So thank you all for your time. Take care. Bye for now.